Day 24. I don't know if you can see that. That's an impala, male impala. We're standing on our balcony. That's the next door neighbor. So what's the empty plot next to us, but male impala, and he's by himself, which is unusual. They're normally 3 of them together, so I'm not sure where the other 2 are. They're probably just around the corner there, eating some of the grass or something like that, but it's odd that they're not close together. I'm going to attempt to make some bran muffins. Well, I'll probably do it. It's not a difficult task. The kids are going for another game drive on the TV there. And another chilled day. Maddie, you going to help me make bran muffins?
Yes!
Who's excited to go back to school tomorrow?
We're not going back to school tomorrow.
Well, you're doing school at home.
Oh my lord!
Okay, mix.
We're making pancakes. No. Well, they're not going to be loud, Jesse, because you'll see.
This is determination. Sprained ankle, and she's still going to come work out. Committed to not giving up one day.
Yep.
Yeah?
Gonna have rock solid abs by the end of it.
Hopefully it ends in the next 2 weeks, otherwise you're going to be doing abs for a while.
Yeah.
Bran muffins done. Came out alright. I think I made them a little bit too small, so I had to make some extra. They're only supposed to be 24. I think I made 30, maybe 30 something, I don't know. But what we're going to do for dinner tonight is we're going to make wraps. It's one of the kids' favorite things: tuna, mayonnaise, and some wraps. They get to like make their own thing and put it all together. So it's quite a cool thing for parents. I don't know if your kids will like it though, but our kids like tuna, so we can get away with it. But it's quite a cool little meal that's quite easy to do, quite quick, and the kids love making their own things. So we're going to make some tuna wraps for dinner tonight. So here are the ingredients. I'll walk you through it. And yeah. So we have tuna with some mayonnaise in it. I like to give them mayonnaise. Sometimes I'll just give them tuna, and they like having cottage cheese, so they put cottage cheese on a wrap and then put the tuna on top of it. I like to give them mayonnaise. Then some cheese cut up, some tomatoes and carrots. They also like some cucumber, but we don't have any. So that's what our kids like. You don't have to do tuna. We started doing this with chicken pieces. So you'd buy chicken breasts, chop them up and fry it, and then you have chicken wraps, but that took time, so we tried tuna and our kids liked it. So yeah, we use tuna wraps. You can do it with all sorts of stuff. You can add, you can put whatever toppings you want on. Our kids like these toppings, so we put them on. You can also put peppers and lettuce, whatever your imagination, whatever you like. I suppose you can put whatever you want on, but it's quite a cool, nice, easy thing to do, and quite quick, and it's not so messy. The kitchen's quite clean afterwards. Yeah, that's our dinner for tonight. Zach, that's enough cheese, boy. You're taking all the cheese.
My love pet. Yeah, she bizarre stuff is so far away from me. Other two are already throwing me, but I'm not. Now they all cool ones, no broken ones. Okay, I'll have to take the one.
But what a beautiful evening it is outside. Just quiet, clear, quiet. I'm so glad that we live sort of out of kind of Pulpit area. It's beautiful, and this view from here is unbelievable. You can't really see that in the camera, but right in the distance there you can see some like bright lights, and that's actually where the airport is. It's been very quiet. Recently we're on the flight path, so we normally have planes going over our head. It's quite high, so they don't really bug us, but it's been very quiet, which has been nice. So just some thoughts for today. This quote came up on my phone today, and it's from the Smiling Preacher, Mr. Joel Osteen, and it says, "The more you talk about negative things in your life, the more you call them in. Speak victory, not defeat." And I just really want to encourage you that during this time, we can get very negative about what's going on around us and what's happening in the world, and we can also become paranoid and really panic about what's really happening in the world. And I really want to encourage you to start speaking life into those situations, because what you speak is what will happen. It's also what you look for is what you find, which was a quote from Rob Bell. So if you start looking for articles that are going to portray what's happening in the world as a negative thing, you're going to start thinking those thoughts. And if you start looking for things that speak positivity over the world, you're going to start thinking positively. So I want to encourage you, what are you looking for and what are you speaking are two powerful things that will help you as a person. Because if you have negative thoughts, it will make you depressed, it will make you sad, make you upset, and it'll make life very difficult. Whereas if you start looking at these things more positively and you start looking for the hope in the future, your life will be a little bit more happier, you'll be a little bit more joyful, and you'll be excited about what's to come. So I really want to encourage you to just, and I know I've been saying this since day one, was to speak positively and to speak life into a situation. Proverbs tells us that the power of life and death is in the tongue, and we can choose whether we speak negativity or speak positivity into a situation. So if we speak life into it, that will bring about life in our lives. So I really want to encourage you again, speak life, speak positivity, and you'll see the change in your life. So I just want to encourage you to let your God colors shine in every situation, and that comes in what we talk about. So if you are speaking negative thoughts, you're not speaking what God has called you to. If you speak positive thoughts, that's what God's called you to. God is always about hope and restoration and a future. Jeremiah 29 says that God knows the plans He has for our lives, plans to prosper us, not to harm us, and to give us a hope and a future. And if you start speaking that into your life, then that's what you're going to reap. So I really want to encourage you with that, and let your God colors shine again.